Hey y'all, want to do a really quick basement update for you. We are about 99% done, still have a little cabinetry work to do behind the washer and dryer, figuring out a solution for that. Still need to do the windows, and we still need to paint a door, but it needs to be planed first, and then we still need to paint a small patch down at the bottom of the stairs, but wanted to show you where we're at to this point. So the runner for the stairs got installed. You can see here is the patch that needs to be painted still, and the part of the stairs also needs to be painted. But it's so nice to be able to walk down here and walk without any shoes on. Forgive the mess over here. We are getting ready to go on vacation, so we're doing some laundry. But yeah, it's just almost better than we had expected. This room is completely done other than the windows. A little bit of paint needs to be done on the windows, but I need to do some other things first. Somebody in a previous video also mentioned the stair rail. That is obviously there. Still needs to be installed, but it is a fairly narrow staircase, so we want to get everything up or down here, excuse me, before we put the rail on, because it makes it a little bit tighter. So this, let me show you this as well. So this is part of the HVAC here, and this is drywall. So we added this because this used to be slatted and open. I didn't like it being open to the HVAC room. I wanted to completely shut it off, and that as well. So we sheetrocked that in on either side of, I don't really know what that's called, but it's part of the HVAC system. I didn't like walking down the stairs and looking into an unfinished HVAC room. So you can see that obviously this door is still white. When they did some work over here in this corner, they, I think, moved the door frame just slightly because they had to get underneath there. And so that the door needs to be planed to get it to fit correctly. This is the HVAC room. We got all of the Christmas stuff put in here. It's packed. It's pretty packed in here, but this is the perfect spot for all of the Christmas stuff. We put in some insulation on either side of these ducts. That way air from underneath the house doesn't flow in here. And that was another thing when this side over here, right here, was slatted. You know, there was openings underneath there on either side that allowed the underneath the house air to mix with the basement as a whole, and we wanted to completely shut that off, and we still need to shut that off in the laundry room as well. But we'll get this door painted. I left this here because it is part of the house's history, and those are kids' measurements, so maybe we'll continue to add measurements there of ourselves. Tommy and I need to add our names up there. That would be pretty funny. I did see this is what we had to patch there, so Tommy did some patching. And then this, I mentioned that we would go up, but we just decided not to go all the way up. It was gonna be so much work to do that, and really this just looked okay. We can always add that in the future if we wanted to. Still need to switch out the light switch plates and the actual lights, and then the flooring in here got done, and excuse the mess on top of the laundry, but we still need to figure out a solution for this back here because we would like obviously the washer and dryer to be parallel with each other, and then have something along the back to, you know, put this stuff on over here and just be able to grab it. And then once we decide officially where all this is going, we'll be putting a rigid duct up for the dryer, and all of this will be getting painted. I am trying to find somebody local that carries lime wash paint, but no one seems to, so I am kind of being a chicken on trying to either get some lime wash paint that matches this Waterloo by Sherwin-Williams, or go with a totally different color altogether, and I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. So that part is on hold, but we'll get done as soon as I can make that decision. I'm ready to get this room totally finished out and painted with the cabinetry in the back. So, I mean, at this point, I think we've accomplished what we wanted to accomplish as far as making this a usable space. It's very comfortable down here. I'll walk you through really quick some of the decor that I will be working with down here. I still haven't found the couch. I would love for our old couch, that black Chesterfield, somewhat modern, but it is vintage. sofa that we have out in the garage apartment. I would love for that to be down here, but let me flip this around really quick. This space right here is very hard. So you come down the stairs and the ceiling is pretty low there. It's hard to maneuver around these corners, and that couch is extremely, extremely heavy. So I don't think we're gonna even try it, but I would love for that couch to be down here. It's just, I'm not sure it's practical because I'm not sure we would ever get it out. And then I filled this up, and just an update for the cabinet, Amazon made it right, sent out a new one, the whole 9 yards, so we're all good there. But this is where I keep all the cleaning supplies and the extra toilet paper and towels and, you know, just dog stuff and things like that. And then we'll be putting a TV in here. We initially thought about putting it over the mantle, but it would just be somewhat of an awkward layout because this room is a rectangle and it's long this way. So it would be hard to put something to face this direction for the TV over here. It would just make the room set up weird, and that back half over there by the window would just be totally wasted space. So we opted to set it up right here. We'll probably do, Tommy has a blue leather chair that's actually gonna be perfect. It's almost the exact same color of the walls, so it'll be perfect down here. I'm going to put the living room rug down here. It's got some blues in it. I think it will look really good, and I don't really love the orange rust color on that rug with the living room floors. So I'm currently in search of a new living room rug, but the living room rug will go down here. I just don't want to move it down here until I can find something for the living room. And then Tommy has like some ram mounts and deer mounts and things like that. He's a big hunter. So all of that will go here, hanging on the wall. I think will be perfect. Kind of gives it like a cozy feel, I guess, with the fireplace and the leather chair. And when we find a sofa, we'll put that down here, along with some of his taxidermy stuff, because as much as I love, you know, his taxidermy stuff, like he hunts, he harvests the meat, we eat it, you know, but when he kills something that is worthy of putting on the wall, he likes to do that. But I just don't like it upstairs and in some of the other decor that I have. So I figured that it would honestly go in the garage apartment. But now that we have this usable space down here and it's a place that we can enjoy and be down here quite often, he can put that stuff down here, and that's perfect because really I kind of want the garage apartment area to be kind of a studio where I can put a table and film videos of cut arrangements, doing seed projects, and things like that. I think that's a perfect use of that space because it gets a lot of natural light, and there's a lot of plants already in there, so I think it would be perfect kind of as a studio. I think I would really enjoy that. So yeah, I mean, that is what we've got up to this point. We are super excited to be 99.9% done with the basement. And once we get back from vacation, you know, my mom and my stepdad are here house sitting and dog sitting for us while we are headed to vacation. So it's just really nice to get this done for the most part and just be heading to vacation knowing that we don't have to come back and do a ton of work on the basement. So yeah, I just wanted to give a short update on the basement. Had some people reaching out and asking. Again, the paint color on the walls that is behind me is Waterloo by Sherwin-Williams. And I don't think there was a ton of other questions as far as the basement went, other than generic updates, wanting to know the progress that we've made and things like that. The Amazon cabinet was one of the questions. Did Amazon make it right? Yes, they did make it right. Sent out a new one. We're all good there. But yeah, so just wanted to keep you updated. I'll be posting this, scheduling this while I'm on vacation. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and there will be another one coming out on Friday of the latest cut flower arrangement that I made for my parents while they were in town. So we are gonna go enjoy our vacation. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.